So if you're listening or watching and you identify with this and you're saying, okay, I need new photos and videos done for my practice, I think it's important to note that not all photos and videos are created equally. Not all shoots are equal. So what is that difference? What's the game changer here? Welcome to Success Confidentials.
If you're a healthcare visionary obsessed with patient experience, team culture, marketing, and growth, you're in the right place.
We are too. We're Lauren
and Christine,
the patient whisperers. We worked together for 4 years as leaders in a real premium practice.
We did not play in the traditional healthcare sandbox and believe human emotions drive all success, and it really, really worked. We grew our cash pay practice an average 60% year over year.
And on social media, we grew our followers from 1,000 to 14,000 in just 2 years, generating millions in annual revenue from social media alone.
So now we're out here sharing what made us wildly successful so you can be too.
Let's have some fun.
And let's dive in. Welcome back to another Success Confidentials. We were just talking about lunch and now my stomach's growling.
So we're really excited.
If you hear that on the mic, ignore it. Today we're talking, shocker yet again, about our online image. But in this case, we're talking about the photos and videos that represent us online.
Because for most of our patients, that is their first interaction with us. And as we know, we say a lot, perception is reality.
And the reason this conversation was sparked for us recently is we're working with a wonderful practice that just spent probably about $1 million on the remodel of their physical practice, their physical location, which is amazing and so exciting. We want to have that premium concierge level experience when patients walk through our doors. But then looking at the online perception and going, unless I actually make an appointment and come in, I don't experience any of that online. And so online, our biggest assets, our most important, powerful assets are actually the videos and images that we use to represent the feelings when they walk in, to represent our personality, to represent us as humans, as experts. Every image and photo tells a story. So what is it telling? We don't even get us started on stock photography. That's just a no. But how many practices have photos and videos that really don't make you feel anything that they want you to feel?
So if you're listening or watching and you identify with this and you're saying, okay, I need new photos and videos done for my practice, I think it's important to note that not all photos and videos are created equally. Not all shoots are equal. So what is that difference? What's the game changer here?
Yes, I think the first question, top level, is professional photographer, videographer versus iPhone. We talk a lot about getting great photos and videos with an iPhone, which for social media, yes, 100%, that's what we want and need. It performs best. We're talking about our website where we really want this polished professional image. We really want to go the route with the professionals. And to be sure, there have been a couple of times I can think back to when a practice was just starting out and didn't have a budget. And we were able to help them get actually some really great content for their website with an iPhone. So it is possible. But generally speaking, when you're looking at a shoot for the website, you want to go with a professional photographer and videographer. So if you're going to hire it out and you're going to hire a professional team, what do we need to look for? Because that's not all created equal either.
Which is exactly what we're talking about. You know, this conversation sparked from was a practice that was bringing in a professional team. And what are the differences? When you're looking at bringing in a professional team, the big difference is if there is creative direction, either in-house in your practice or someone with the professional team is bringing someone else. There has to be creative direction. Because what we see a lot of the time, and what we experienced in practice, but luckily we had a marketing team in practice, was the photographer would come in and just point and shoot. We directed the experience. But when you have a practice that doesn't have a creative on their team, then you're really just leaving the vision of your entire brand up to an outside photographer or videographer, which is scary.
It is scary. And I think of a cosmetic dentistry practice we worked with. And the agency they were using to redo their website said, oh, we provide photography and videography. So you think, great, these are the professionals. It was a disaster. The team showed up, had no creative vision, no outline, just essentially turned it into a stock photo shoot, kind of. You know, we need a picture of the doctor, we need a picture of a patient, we need a list of pictures they wanted, but there were no feelings, there was no vision for the experience or the personality or the brand feeling that needed to be told through the photos and videos. So they wasted thousands and thousands of dollars on this photo shoot that just produced bland images that were images of a doctor and team and an office. They did not spark any emotions.
And one thing I want to add too that you just talked about is that it almost looked like a stock image. Well, to the potential patient, the person on the other side of the screen, they may not be able to tell the difference because it evokes that same feeling as a stock image. They don't know that this is actually the dental hygienist that's there or the person at the front desk.
And thinking of the practice that we helped a long time ago that didn't have the budget for a big photo shoot, and we came in and helped them, the quality might not have been as great, right? It was all shot on iPhone, but we directed the entire shoot. And so we had a very clear vision of the brand we wanted to represent and the story and the feeling we wanted to evoke. So it was really successful, and their website looks amazing. And when they have the budget, they'll replace it with a professionally done shoot. But the reason it was successful and the reason their website converts super high and they're really happy with it is there was a story, there was creative direction. So point is, whether you have that creative direction and you have that creative brain as a practice owner or admin, if you're confident that you can direct the shoot, then that's wonderful. Put time and thought and effort and intent into it.
Or if it's not you, but you know there's someone on your team that has a really good understanding of your brand and who you want to portray online to the person on the other side of the screen, allow them to invest time in putting together a shot list that brings life to your practice online.
Yeah, a storyboard with screenshots, links, images for the photographer and videographer to see what you want or the style you want. So you can absolutely do it yourself. Do it with your team. If you don't have those talents on your team, which happens a lot, right? You're a busy practice owner, doctor, surgeon, admin, you're not the creative team in-house, that's okay. Just make sure who you hire provides that creative direction, has a creative director or someone who's going to have a creative meeting with you, really flesh through that vision, provide the shot list in advance, provide a plan where you know that this is something that they do all the time. They know your potential patient, that target premium consumer, and they know how to appeal to their emotions. And then it will be worth every dime because it is going to be more expensive if you hire that done than if you just hire a photographer and videographer, but you're going to get what you pay for.
So exactly what Christine just said. If you are hiring an agency to come in and capture these photos and videos, just remember what Christine just said, and that's what you ask them on the call, okay?
Yes.
That will help you a ton.
If we can help you with anything related to today's topic, use the link to schedule a free 30-minute synergy session just for new practices.
For our existing practice clients, you already know where to find us.
Now we want to hear from you. What resonated? What other topics are hot for you right now? We want to know all about it in the comments.
We're just a comment away, so if you have any questions, we personally respond to all comments and DMs. If you're not subscribed yet, make it easy on yourself to see new episodes and reference topics that are helpful by hitting the subscribe button.